try it this way. I don't want to rotate the device. Stupid. I don't want to rotate. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way. So we were driving through the mountain and we kind of lost you. So we're just gonna continue.
Just picking up
where we left off. Yeah. So we were talking about how, you know, when you kind of bring it down to such like a really base needs level,
bare minimum necessities.
Bare minimum necessities.
It helps you appreciate.
It makes you really appreciate things more. And like going forward, it's really weird thinking about going back to like a normal lifestyle. You know, with all the transitions that are kind of currently going on with what we're going to do about the property and our next steps and our next life stage and whatever, you know, TJ and I are looking at like houses, like normal houses, and it's weird. Like, it's really weird thinking about like electricity, like having a power bill.
Yeah.
And I kind of hate it. Like, I don't know, how do you feel about the thought of that? Like going into like a house,
you know, I don't hate
and paying somebody for it
at all. I mean, the aspect of living off grid, we're not paying anybody our money. Gratefulness. I'll be thinking these things a lot more than I have ever been able to walk into a room and turn on a light switch and boom, you have electricity. Or you have, you know, just your basic neat way to have a good practice of gratefulness, of mindfulness, just really going back to basics, and I'm really loving it. It's been awesome. You know, I'm happier than I've ever been having the bare necessities, and I think that's really where the key is. You know, I think kind of going back to basics, appreciating things more has really helped me in my practice, you know.
You know, it's been weird. I read a thing the other day on, like, I was doing some research on like a property that you have to haul water for. Yes. And so right now, you guys know that we have to like get our water from the well and like bring it over to the yurt. Well, they have to do the same kind of thing with their trailer.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
But this property, you have to like, you have a water service that comes up and fills like a 3,000 gallon tank, and then you run your house off that 3,000 gallon tank. This one family posted on there, and so I was like doing some research on like how people felt about that, running like a big house off of that much. And one family said they go through, and like, I'm gonna film your face when I say this. One family goes through 1,100 gallons a week.
Oh my God.
1,100 gallons a week.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of water comparatively to what we're using.
Okay, we go through, in our family of 4, we go through 200 gallons a week.
Yeah, and it's about half that for us, obviously. There's just Dave and I and our 2 dogs, our babies. But
that's it. 200 a week.
Yeah.
100 a week.
Pretty unbelievable.
200 a week. 100 a week.
Think about the water that we're saving living this way, and to think about how much water we probably wasted before, you know, just leaving the sink on to brush your teeth. Like, right. That's not possible when you're living off grid like this.
Like, it's so funny.
Taking long showers, it's just not possible. It's a quick rinse off in the shower. Just quick. The important parts, you know.
People comment on how bright my hair is all the time, and I just laugh, and I'm like, it's because I never wash my hair. That's not true. I do wash my hair, but it's like fast. It's like only when needed, and it's quick. That's how come it always looks so good. Yeah, and my bathtub definitely looks like I murdered Barney in it.
Of course.
For real. But it's funny because like I caught Violet the other day. They have to go into the preschool and wash their hands first thing in the morning, right?
Yeah.
She goes in the other day and totally straight up yelled at one of the kids in her school.
Of course she did.
Well, of course she did. She's Violet. But she got in there.
She has leadership skills.
She has leadership qualities.
Yeah.
Leadership qualities. But one of the kids was in there washing his hands, and he was soaping his hands up and had the water running. And Violet goes, "Don't waste water! Turn the water off!"
That's amazing.
Because it's
That's
true.
all she knows.
That's what she
Yeah.
knows.
Mhm.
Is like you conserve that.
Yeah.
Like you don't waste
But are you
that.
a savage? Like, stop wasting.
Stop wasting your water, guys. We haul that. But like I'm having a hard time with the thought of giving up being so green.
Yeah.
Like I'm having a hard time looking at a house and being like, whatever.
Mhm.
It's just on the grid. It's not efficient. There's no wastewater system.
Right.
There's, it's just a regular septic system. It's not, it's hard for me. Because I so owned this lifestyle, I think.
For sure. And I feel like you can take those lessons that we've learned living this way and implement them into a new type of lifestyle. If that is living in a house, if you still are on the grid, like just taking just the little things, turning off the sink, turning off the shower water when you're taking a shower while you're putting soap on your body. There's no need to have the water running, kind of, I feel like it will be more natural for us to just implement those things into a new lifestyle too.
Well, and TJ had a really good point the other day where he's like, we can put up rain catchment systems and store that water.
There's still lots of ways to be green. You can start a whole compost,
Oh, yeah.
We already are doing composting in our own way right now, but, we kind of want to take that a step further and be even more productive with that. And
he's like, we can also set up a gray water system because gray water is safe for your plants.
Fun fact.
So we can set up a gray water system so that we reroute the plumbing lines from the bath water, the laundry, because we already use all biodegradable products, blah, 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 hippie fantasticness. Oh my God, there's hot air balloons.
So pretty.
That's so rad.
Over this beautiful desert landscape.
Over this gorgeous desert landscape. I'll see if I can
Check it out.
Watch it.
They probably look like little tiny black dogs.
You can't even see them.
Maybe we'll get a little bit closer.
We'll get close and you guys see it. Look how pretty. But we can reroute the gray water lines and run them through a filtration system and then be able to use it all for irrigation. And,
Absolutely.
I know this real cute electrician who can hook up what, solar we do have.
We have a lot of handymen in our life.
We got some real handy fellers. We got some
helped us facilitate
handy
this.
fellers. One of the things that I wanted to talk to Sarah about with you guys is the differences between trailer life versus yurt life. So trailer life is kind of instant off-grid. Trailers have plumbing, trailers have batteries, trailers have water pumps, trailers have bathtubs. They are instant houses, like boom, you park it, you have a house.
We did replace our toilet with a composting toilet.
Yes.
So that is one thing that we don't have.
Being completely off-grid, we do not have septic systems on the property. So what we did was we did a lot of research and we chose septic systems that separate out fluids from solids and bag the solids, and then they become biodegradable. So Sarah's husband Dave replaced the toilet system in the trailer with a composting system that runs and has a fan motor that dehydrates all the solids. And you like how we say solids instead of poop? Because it's so much
classy.
It's so much less gross.
You want to know the ins and outs of composting toilets, y'all. Okay, don't even act like you don't.
TJ the other day was like, even when we have a house, I'm definitely taking the composting toilet and putting it in my shop.
Yeah.
Come on, okay.
We can find use for it.
Okay, because that's one thing I'm not
It's important.
gonna miss a whole lot. But because I'm in charge of the poop bag. That's
Poop duty.
I do all the poop duty. The duty poop. We've had a lot of coffee this morning because we were up at what, 5?
Yeah.
5.
What, I don't even know what time it is.
I don't know. It's real real early. I don't even know. Anyway, so they did replace their toilet system because we don't have anywhere for their gray water to hook up into. So when they moved out, it was, would you say fairly convenient? Like, we just kind of like parked your house and
definitely
you had a house.
Yeah, I mean, like, living in a trailer is a struggle for sure, because
there's not
you know
space.
You have these chores that you have to do. You know, you have to go fill up the water tanks from the well. You have to get gas for the generator, propane. You know, so that part is, it takes a little extra for sure. But I definitely feel like at some times we have been, you know, it's been a little bit more convenient living in the trailer versus what you guys have had to go through living in the yurt.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I really enjoy living in a trailer. It's a perfect amount of space. We have enough kitchen space. We have you know, good sized refrigerator. Just enough storage for all of our needs. We really downsized a lot too before we moved to Arizona, to really live a more minimalistic lifestyle, which helps a lot. Where we store our winter clothes in the summer, and then in the summer we store our winter clothes, and that's kind of
life with seasons.
Yep, that's kind of how we handle the clothing situation. Oops, I am getting a phone call.
Oh, her husband's calling.
So popular.
I guess we should probably do this later. Well, you know what? We'll video you guys from San Francisco.
Yes, we will.
I love you guys. Have a great day.